Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the second video of my Wastelanders Main Quest Series, and we're standing here just outside the Wayward, and we're going to be continuing the quest of Hunter for Hire. In the last video, we found out the location of the gang that's been harassing Duchess and the other people here at the Wayward. We're going to go hunt them down and get them to stop harassing the Wayward. Now, how it is that we're going to handle that is entirely dependent on how we interact with them. We could end up killing them, we could end up trying to talk them out of it, we'll just see how things end up going. So, we're going to start off by traveling to Vault 76, and then to Anchor Farm, the Tyler County Fairgrounds, and finally up to the West Virginia Lumber Company, which was actually the first location covered within the Surveil series, so it'll be interesting to see how it's changed. So let's go to Vault 76. Alright, first of all, I'm just going to quickly get those other two quests out of the view. Okay. And let's start heading up that way. I probably don't need to waste good ammunition. Well, I mean, even 45 is relatively good ammunition, but I don't want to waste 308 on those guys. That's nice. Alright, here we are at this military checkpoint set up outside of Vault 76 to allow only the residents of Vault 76 in. And we're heading past the traffic jam. Now the odd thing is that this truck with this APC's up here, and I have to wonder why the APC was on the truck. Did they just not get time to unpack it? Oh, Raider. You gonna try to shoot me, or...? Oh. That was odd. I think he was trying to shoot from the hip, but the gun was definitely not high enough at hip level to get above that car. Now we could follow this road all the way up that way and then follow the proper way down the switchback, but instead we are going to just drop right down here. Thought that plant was another Liberator for a second. It does look like, yeah, we got some hostile Protectrons down here. Okay. I guess this one's shielded by the rock. Not anymore, though. And we can just see the outlines of Anchor Farm, also a site covered in the Surveil series, so again, it'll be interesting to see how this location's changed as well. In fact, I also covered Tyler County Fairgrounds. I actually got most of the northwestern corner of the forest covered back before Wastelanders, so we'll be able to see exactly how all these places have changed. Beautiful area, really. It's one of those things that, I mean, Fallout has always been kind of a series that exists within the wasteland, meaning that having a forest with beautiful colors is not typically something you're really expecting to see, but it's something where once you get it, you really notice how great it looks compared to the rest of the wasteland. Alright, we got this old APC here. Military ammo bag, gonna grab that for the ballistic fiber. And I don't know if you just noticed that, but I did not activate that. I did not have to activate my passive perk that allows me to get more ammunition. See, let's take a look at the perks. I have Scrounger here, which means I've got an 80% chance of finding extra ammo in ammo containers. It used to be that I would have to actually search this container to find it. It just automatically searched it as soon as I looked at it, which is one of my favorite upgrades of this whole patch. I mean, it's such a tiny little fix, but it's something that is just so great in terms of making the game feel so much smoother. Because sometimes with 3 to 4 seconds before you'd even really be able to guess whether or not you were going to get something out of it. Now here they have the anchor of Anchor Farm. Let's go see if we can find the man of the house here. And something to keep in mind is this was one of the locations covered in the initial teaser trailer. And the man of the house in that case was Daniel. And I think that's him right up there. So let's go talk to him.
Papa says you can't be trusted.
There he is.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road. Maybe you should give it a visit.
Heard you might have had some dealings with the gang up at West Virginia Lumber.
West Virginia no. Don't know anything about them. Now I'd like you to leave.
You sure? Because you just started sweating when I mentioned them. I know you know something.
Alright. We worked out a deal. Supplies for protection. What do you want to know about it?
Tell me about this deal you worked out.
Once a month. Food, ammo, scrap. Murray and me take it up to the mill ourselves. Gave us a password to get in. Blue Danube.
Any idea how many people are in this gang?
Plenty. 12 minimum. They don't let us in the main building, so I can't say how many were camped out in there.
Any idea where these guys came from?
Bunch of cons from back east. They're not crazy, though. Not like the Blood Eagles or the Scorch, say. You can reason with them. They don't know how to farm or hunt. We do. So we worked out a deal. You have something you can offer them, you probably can too.
No other questions for right now.
Then by all means, beat it. Unless there's something else.
Are you guys new to the area?
Just like everyone else. Except we like our privacy.
You trying to get rid of me?
Trying to let you know you're trespassing. Free to leave whenever you like.
There was one other option here that we did not activate.
Fine.
Let's take a look at that real
Make
quick.
it quick.
I'm gonna kill these guys. You can start giving the supplies to me instead.
You do that. Maybe I can see having a little something set aside for you. One time, though.
No other questions right now.
Then by all means, beat it. Unless there's something else.
Are you all here for the treasure?
Treasure? Nothing but trouble. We'd hope to start new lives here. Private ones. So much for that.
Fine. I'm leaving.
Bye.
No, I don't know about you, but if you remember that teaser trailer, that's not exactly the interaction that they had with Daniel in that teaser trailer. He's a lot less friendly in-game than he was in that trailer. Now, I don't know, maybe if I'd used the charisma option, we would have gotten a kinder, gentler Daniel out of that, but he seemed like generally not a very friendly character. Not a very friendly person. There's a wood, what do you call that? Resource point right there. Oh. Blood Eagle and his dogs. Never feel good about killing dogs. Even if they are trying to kill me. Oh, dead settler as well. Oh, that was dumb. Let me drop something. Or I can just use some buff out until we get to a location where I can scrap some of that stuff. This character has unfortunately not done the Pioneer Scouts content, so I don't have the great backpack on this character. Got a settler?
I'm getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
Just realized those binoculars are intersecting with those glasses, and it made me laugh a little bit. Or goggles, I should say. I don't know, I may be imagining it, but the lighting out here just seems to look way better than it did before. But it's one of those things where it's hard to really tell unless you're looking at the things side to side, or side by side, I should say.
Responders, priority alert! Looks like those damn wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find and kill that Alpha wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big alpha is a heap of trouble.
Well, we're not going to be doing that, especially because it looks like it's back up that way, maybe? Let's take a look at this. Yeah, we're not doing that right now. Because that's not in the same direction as we're going. Alright, well, we can find Jangles here really easily because we found him during the Surveil series. Oop. Got some scorched. Having some trouble with my mouse. I might need to replace it soon. It was unfortunate because I just replaced this one about 3 months ago. And I had replaced the previous one about 3 months prior to that, and stupidly I did not get the extended protection on this mouse even though I have the exact same mouse for the 3rd time in a row, and had it fail both those 2 times prior after about 3 months. Okay, not sure why that didn't hit. There are scrapping benches here, and I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. There we go. Got Delbert's corn pone recipe there. Oh, seems like they're still out there somewhere. But I'm gonna keep grabbing everything. Well, all the weapons and stuff. So the steamer trunks are right over here. Got those bobby pins. And then we're gonna head over to Farm to Food. Because like I was saying before we got interrupted by all these scorched, we know where Jangles the Moon Monkey is. He's in Farm to Food. And here he is. Another 50 caps, not bad. Especially because I'm always low on caps. Because I always play this game looking to make lore videos, not to get loot. And so I'm doing large quantities of... quantities is definitely not the right word. Doing a large amount of fast traveling. And burning through all my caps that I get. Okay. I hear more scorched, probably in that building. Let's grab whatever they've got and get in there. There we go. And let's break that all down. Okay. Now we need to go find the Scrapper at the Tyler County Fairgrounds. And he's a new NPC that's been added to this location. Head right up this little ramp here. And here he is. Leibowitz.
Hey, get the hell out of... Oh, you're not one of those creeps. Well, you here to rob me? Well, joke's on you. Don't got nothing.
I heard you were bragging about being able to run everyone out of West Virginia lumber. Ow.
Ah, you talked to the well-done guy, huh? Well, yeah, I got a little trick up my sleeve. Could kill them all, if I wanted. But I'm not just giving it away. You gotta get me something.
And what is it that you want?
Island nearby's got a big nest in it. Bring me an egg? I'll give you what I got.
What am I stealing this egg from?
Something nasty enough that I don't want to do it? Up to you, though.
What is it you're going to give me?
Government-issued astral transporter. Snagged it on my way out of the lab. Takes your physical form and drops it right into the astral plane. Makes you nearly invisible. Makes it a whole lot easier to take folks out of this world at the same time.
You know, it'd be a whole lot easier to steal this thing for you if you got one of those transporters.
I suppose there's some logic to that. Here you go.
If you got something that'll make you invisible, why don't you grab this thing yourself?
Makes you invisible, not agile. I can't run so good since I escaped from the government. But I bet you can.
I should head out.
Mind the locals out there.
Okay. Now, When someone tells you to steal an egg from something dangerous, in the Fallout universe, that thing is generally a Deathclaw. And the closest location where you have a nest is Deathclaw Island. We're going to head right over there real quick. Heading up this way, south on Highway 81. Being shot at. Am I? Well, I thought, yep. Is that a... Oh, it's a feral ghoul? I don't think that's a feral ghoul. No, I'm fairly certain that's not a feral ghoul.
Chems are making me paranoid again.
Let's see. Okay, well, I thought that was a feral ghoul, but no, that was definitely a raider. Unless there's another feral ghoul over here somewhere, but I don't see one. Alright, well, past the workshop location here at the Tyler County Fairgrounds, where they were holding a demolition derby. Ooh, this gun's about to break. I'll have to fix that soon. For now, I'll just go back to using the hunting rifle. God, look at that. Beautiful. Something about when these god rays come in just right. And it's not always the case that they do. And a lot of people noticed back when the game first launched that they would sometimes be coming streaking through mountains or through solid concrete walls. But they seem to have fixed that for the most part. Okay, there's Deathclaw Island. Also did a surveil video on this location. Let's see. About, well, I don't really want to put on a hazmat suit because that removes all your armor, so let's just use some Rad-X. Oh, I think I might have Aqua Boy with this character. Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, really, look at the lighting. That looks great. Okay, I was wondering where he was. Or she was, I guess. Given that this is a nest. Well, that wasn't too bad. Man, already overloaded again. Okay, Deathclaw egg. And there are no... there's nothing here that you can scrap anything on, so I'm going to just drop whatever it is I just picked up. I read that as pulse rifle for a second, and I was very impressed at what I had managed to pick up. Especially given I had no idea what it was. Back to the Tyler County Fairgrounds. Alright. Hey, Leibowitz.
You find me my egg?
I got one. Here.
Well, hello. That is a beauty. When you're hatched, you're gonna call me Papa. Here, those are my end of the bargain. Make the most of them.
Oh, good lord. Oh, he's gonna get himself killed. Nothing but net. Okay, oh yeah. Just... the fact that he thinks that he can raise a Deathclaw. Oh, that is not gonna end well. Okay. Back up the highway. Beautiful, very polluted Ohio River right there. Showing people up in this area. Who exactly, though? Hey! These settlers are working on this farm here.
Soon enough, you'll have to decide. Do you put that weapon down, pick up a shovel.
Your camp is literally under attack. What the? What? Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Because I don't feel like killing you. But I definitely just shot a mole rat. I was trying to kill them. Unless, I don't know, was that mole rat there, buddy? Well, whatever. Oh, they're still following me. Dude, you got an axe. Okay.
Damn it! It's broken!
Oh! Okay. I have explosive rounds. That's what happened. Okay, so that was kind of my fault. I didn't realize that it was going to cause some collateral damage there. So I'm not going to take full responsibility for that. There's still more? But yeah, I forgot that this character's hunting rifle has explosive rounds. Alright, so my goal here is to try to talk things out first. If things have to get violent, then I don't really have that much of a problem with killing extorting raiders. But if these people aren't just like the Blood Eagles, then it's worth a shot trying to talk to them. Plus it looks like they're aligned with the raiders of the crater. The crater being the old space station. There we go. Yeah, here we are, back at the first location of the Surveil series, the West Virginia Lumber Company, which was controlled by the super mutants at the time, and is now definitely not. Look how different this place is. Okay. Head down the hill. Alright.
What is it?
I'm here to talk to your boss.
Oh yeah? What's the password?
Blue Danube.
Go on through.
It's interesting that we could have guessed that with luck. Do we wait to press the button? Okay. It's odd that they have both the button and the intercom out here, but whatever. It's their camp, not mine. Who am I to judge? You'd think that they would have some sort of watchtower or something with a button, to where once they know you're not a danger to them, then they let you in on their side. But anyway, look at that. Dead mole rat. Alright. West Virginia Lumber Company office. Alright, let's try to get this pie first. It's not going to happen. I think I've noticed that there's actually a model difference in terms of the crane appendages, to where they, I think, and again, I think this is the case, I don't know it for a fact, but I think they look slightly different for the ones that'll actually give you the pie.
I'd avoid the river, unless you like swimming in mutant guts.
I don't really like swimming in it, but I just did. Ooh, cap stash. Alright, this is also definitely new.
Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed. Battle was a long shot anyway. Always figured it'd take someone coloring with a full box of crayons to find us our prize.
We got Jackie and Roper.
You the one with the password? Presume someone gave it to you because they thought you could be useful. Name's Roper. Now, explain to me why the hell you're taking up my air.
I want you to leave the Wayward alone.
Is that so? And why exactly would I do that?
Because, I'm Crane and I know where the treasure is?
Sure you are. But if you know where your treasure is, well, then I'm all ears.
You know, maybe the real treasure has been here all along. Friendship.
Barrel of laughs, aren't you? Now, you gonna tell me where this thing is, or are you just wasting my time?
I don't know where it is, but I'll find it for you.
Damn right you will. But I'm a generous man. You bring me the location first, you'll get your fair share. Now get out. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Make sure you keep up your end of the bargain.
Alright. Ooh. I don't know, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff in front of. Oh, I'm over encumbered again. There we go. There's something I can scrap things at. That'll do. Alright, back to Duchess.
You're back. You managed to get those punks out of our hair yet?
I worked out a deal with them. We just have to tell them where the treasure is.
Oh, is that all? I guess I should have specified how I would have liked this to be resolved. I suppose it's on both our heads to find this treasure then. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They went out chasing some unsavory characters. Never came back. They're two of the tougher cookies I've met in my day. So them being gone this long means something happened. You track them down? Maybe I remember a thing or two about this Crane fella.
What can you tell me about the folks that have gone missing?
Well, missing person number one's named Polly. Got a transmitter in her. You could track her with your little radio there. Missing person number two goes by Saul. Those two are closer than toes and bad stilettos. So if you find one, the other's likely close by. Find them for me, and I'll pay you for the privilege of getting to yell at them in person.
Any idea where they went?
Not the foggiest, but that's where the transmitter comes in. Tune to her station and it should get you going in the right direction.
Polly's got a transmitter in her?
Yeah, little something I slipped under her exterior plating in case she got carried off. I did mention she's a combat bot, right? A friendly one. I got her reprogrammed when I bought her, so she's not gonna hurt you. Unless they bashed up her combat inhibitor. Then, all bets are off. I made the same offer to Saul regarding the tracker under his exterior, but he declined. Go figure.
What can you tell me about these things your people were after?
They're called the Scorched. They're an unpleasant bunch, in character and appearance. They've got raw skin, with crystals sticking out of them. And they're still real handy when it comes to firearms and bludgeons, so you'll want to be careful around them. That's for damn sure.
I'll find out what happened to your people.
Appreciate it. Polly's tracking frequency is 99.7. The once proud home of Appalachia's smooth jazz. I figured someone should get some use out of it. Find out what happened to them. If I need to find new people, I'd like to at least ensure I tried to do right by the old ones.
Okay, so that completes Hunter for Hire. Let's see what starts up next. Well, first we get the item reward, some food, drink, medicine, and we now started Strength and Numbers. So which is to track down Duchess's missing people. Okay, we're gonna go scrap some stuff again. And at some point in the not-too-distant future, I really need to figure out the inventory on this character, or just continue the main quest. Alright, let's tune the Pip-Boy to the transmitter signal.
Coordinates 1814, 2274, 648. Repeat active.
Looks like it's up here near Gauley Mine and the Slocum's Joe.
Coordinates 1814, 2274, 648. Repeat active.
Gunfight between Liberators and Scorched. We're gonna ignore that.
Coordinates 1814, 2274, 648. Repeat active.
Whoa, where'd he come from? Doesn't look like there's anybody else up here. Although it looks like there's some ash piles up there.
Coordinates 1814 2274 64 8.
Whoa. That's a lot of dead scorched. Let's head up the hill. Anything up here? No? Then let's check those corpses. See if there's something we missed. Ah, there we go. Gauley Mine production log. Production log, Gauley Mine, 881, Interstate 59. Collection period, April 18th, 2077 to October 18th, 2077. Iron, 0.65 tons. Coal, 0.01 tons. Uranium, 0.006 tons. Foreman notation. Boss, this haul is miserable. Usable ore has slipped below the break-even point. We're dried up. Maybe it's time to reach out to the Hornwrights. See if some of their machines couldn't kickstart things. Now, I just want to note real quick, that is pathetic in terms of the actual haul they have there for a full 6-month period. That's nothing. Anyway, let's head up this way. I mean, seriously, that's nothing. There's no way that a mine like this would have been profitable with that tiny a haul. I mean, those quantities, you'd almost have to have that be gold or platinum. Platinum, if you had that as platinum, that would be a viable mine. But iron, coal, and uranium? No. I don't know, maybe uranium's more valuable in the Fallout universe. Dead scorched, or not dead scorched, but scorched up there somewhere. There he is. So his foot poking through the floor. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's drink some water real quick. And let's get in there. Alright, so we got more ash piles. It'll also be interesting to see how this place changed since we did the surveil video before Wastelanders. Got more scorched. Let's check up here. Got this same note, you're in charge. Got a safe. Not bad. Got a silver pocket watch, some screws in there, I believe. Okay, let's head deeper into this place. Now, so far... Oh, there's a scorched. I was going to say we hadn't seen any living scorched yet. Silenced shotgun. Or suppressed shotgun, really. There's no such thing as a silencer. There are suppressors. Okay. Things look just about the same so far. Maybe a little bit better lit than they used to be. Oh, the uranium tunnels collapsed. Or not, uranium gold. There used to be gold that you could mine back in there. That's gone. That's interesting. Alright, so we've got some aluminum, tin can. Got lighter up. We've listened to that before. Got him. Okay. No trouble yet. Oh. Got the NPC.
Over here!
Saul.
Don't shoot! Hey! Tell me you got a stim pack. I'm hurting here.
I've got a stim pack I can spare.
Oh, thank God. Thank you. Good to know there's still some heart out there. So, you the cavalry then? Duchess send you to save our tails?
If you're Saul, then yes.
Much as I appreciate it, I'm not the one who needs helping right now. See, these, scorched things have been harrying the bar. Me and my bot sis Polly got the bright idea to track down their nest and clear them out. But a couple of them got the drop on us before Polly chased them off deeper into the mine. I heard some fighting, but then... nothing. I think she's hurt. Look, you've got to find Polly. I can't be the reason she... Look, just find her. Please.
Are you gonna turn into a Scorched? Close your eyes. I'll make it quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm a gunshot victim, not a chew toy. The only thing you need to worry about right now is getting Polly back alive.
Polly's your bot sister? What does that mean?
It's... Look, when you get Polly back, I'll walk you through every little detail of how I became best friends with the machine. But first, I need you to save her. You think you can do that for me?
You're not gonna help me?
Go in there? No.
Look at those eyes.
And the Wayward's been left alone for too long. I know you can do it. You just have to find Polly.
His eyes got real wide when we asked him that. Don't worry, I'll find your friend.
Thank you. Once you've got her, just bring her back to the Wayward. I'll be there. And tell her I'm sorry I couldn't be the one to save her.
Okay. With that plea from Saul, it's time to go save his sister, the bot sister, Polly. Now it's interesting that his name is spelled Soul, but he pronounces it Saul. Okay. Okay. And... is that it? No. Seems there's still something else here. Small hole in the wall back there. And that's new. That hole in the floor. Where is this Scorched that, oh, there they are. Got him. Okay. And leveled up, that's nice. Of course, at this point, it's just more perk cards. Okay. Let's head down here. So we've got this hole in the floor. Let's see. Well, there's some gold. Is that more? Yeah, that's more gold. Okay. And there's some more gold. Is this maybe to make up for the fact that they caved in that other tunnel? And more gold. So at least 4 veins of gold in here. This may be to make up for that radioactive tunnel they collapsed. I feel like the code to this is July 1990. Oh. Yep, still July 1990. And there's a hole in the wall. And a door that's inaccessible with an ID card reader. But can't do anything about that. Okay. Come back out here. See, what's this? Oh, supply cage code. Yep, 07-1990. Nuka-Cola cherry. That's not bad. Some food. Given that this character is incredibly low on food, I appreciate this. Okay, let's go find Polly. I guess that she's back in that main chamber. Alright. Past the Scorched. And the more Scorched. Alright.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey!
Hey!
Someone there? I could use a lift!
It's Polly.
You are a sight for sore eye. So, those things didn't get you, huh? You happened to see a young man on your way through? Early 20s? Rough around the edges? Carrying about a bullet's worth of extra lead in him?
Sure did. He's hobbling his way to safety as we speak.
He's alive? Thank God. That's good to hear. So, what do you say you and I help each other out? You get me back to the Wayward, and I'll help you bake to a crisp anything that bothers us on our way out the door.
Bake to a crisp? What do you mean?
Never met an Assaultron before, huh? Probably for the best. That flashy red pearl in the middle of my face doesn't just complement my scintillating personality. It also happens to fire a multi-gigawatt laser. You pick me up, and give my neck servos a twirl, I'll kick off a blast that would make Oppenheimer quote scripture. So, we blowing this gin joint?
What happened to you?
One too many of those crystalline creeps. I'll give them this. They may be hideous, stupid, ugly, bad-smelling, poorly dressed, tactically backwards, and overly forward with a lady. But they are fearless. Enough of them rushed me at once that it severed my neck bracing. And so the curtain rises on my current predicament. Now, are you gonna help me out?
You got a deal.
That's the ticket. Now, let's... You hear that? Sounds like those things have regrouped. How about we make them regret it?
Sounds good.
Come on, darling. Let's make sure these things never bother the Wayward again. Who's the killing machine now?
Well, no one yet. Oh.
Extra crispy now.
Not really. Well, now they are. Jeez, trying to load this thing. And unfortunately, R, which both increases the amount of charge. Oh, there we go. That sounds good. Oh, what? Okay, you saw that, right? Where his health was down to like 1% and then suddenly he's back? Maybe this works better at lower levels when these things one-shot enemies. I also kind of question the ability of this thing to do this without the body. Here's I missed with a 95% chance to hit. Oh, that was a bad miss. Okay, I thought that hit, but I'm about to die. Maybe it's time to switch to a normal weapon.
Yeah. When was the last time you washed these?
I don't even want to know... Oh, that's not good. What specifically she's referring to. What was that? Something else seems to have just exploded in here. Yeah, that gun did not seem to be working. Not any better than this, and this thing reloads a hell of a lot faster. Is that it? Have I wiped out the Scorched? Yes, I have. Instance progress checkpointed. Time to return to Duchess. Back to the Wayward. Wait, what is this? Mine coal and Gauley Mine. No thank you.
Ammo finally corroded. Wet cave really did a number on it. I'm not going to be much help now.
Well, to be honest, you weren't all that helpful to begin with, but that's fine. Maybe if I had better handgun skills or energy weapon skills or something.
Back at long last. But where's our girl?
Did you find
Give
Polly?
those degenerates hell.
Oh, God. Polly?
Whoa. You're not looking so great, darling.
Duchess, I'm not feeling great.
Friend, why don't you sit her down? Jug should do the trick.
Okay.
This is real snug.
That's not gonna do it all.
Oh, Polly. This is all my fault.
Solomon, no. Don't you dare. This is not... Duchess, tell me you emptied this out.
Did I? You know, I'm 80%.
Duchess,
It's all right. I can fix this. There's a robotics shop over in Somersville that... Oh.
Solomon, you're going nowhere. Look, I'm sorry to even ask, but is there any chance you might be able to help us out here? I can make it worth your while. Find Polly this new body. I'll tell you everything I know about Crane and his treasure.
please say yes.
Have you actually known where the treasure is this whole time? What are we doing here?
Honey, it's complicated. But I promise, I will walk you through every gory detail if you do this for us.
Where can I find Polly a new body?
Solomon, you had a spot in mind?
Yeah. There's this old robotics dealer over in Somersville. Duncan and Duncan. The owners boarded it up, but it's possible to get back there if you know where to push.
You expect me to lug an entire Assaultron back here?
Oh, don't you worry there. Saul, you still got one of those trackers?
Uh-huh.
You tag the body with Saul's tracker here, I'll have my people collect it. Once it's safe.
Aren't all of her people in this room? Anyway, sure, I'll track one down.
You are a lifesaver. Here, the tracker. Just plant that on Polly's new frame, and we'll handle it from there.
And here, you'll need this to get into the place. Just leave it unlocked so we can come and get the body later. And make sure it's pristine. No damage, no reprogramming. Factory defaults only. I don't want anything going wrong in the transfer.
And at the risk of sounding like a broken record, thank you. We'll all owe you big after this.
Alright. Well, now we have to go find her a new body. But finding a brand new body for Polly's gonna have to wait till next time, because it's now been quite a bit of time that we've been doing this, and I've got other stuff that I have to do today, and this video would be far too long if we kept going anyway. So, that'll do it for this video. Again, we finished Hunter for Hire. We're now about halfway through Strength in Numbers. Next time we're going to be heading all the way down here to Somersville, where we're going to be finding a new body for Polly, and then hopefully Duchess will then tell us the location of this treasure that she knows about. Anyway though, this has been the Irresolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.